Okay, at least this works. Although it's not the same thing. Like, what is the whole point of scheduling a stream if when you schedule it, you can't actually stream to the event that you've scheduled? So because I made the stream on my phone, I can only stream from my phone, but then my phone refuses to connect when I actually click the button? Like, what the frick? What stupidity? What moron at Google engineered this? I'm a little cheesed off. We're supposed to be having a party here. I was streaming for like 15 minutes to nothing. It was just going nowhere. YouTube was just like, yeah, we're going to throw this crap away. So now we're started, and I'm upset. I'm going to hit the stream starting soon button because I got to go do some stuff because YouTube is broken. You know, on a good day, YouTube barely works as it is. Like, I hate to say stuff like that, but it's kind of true. So let's see if we're actually live. Hey, look at that. We're actually freaking live. What? It's just, it makes me crazy, man. Like, this should be simple. It should be trivial. YouTube has been doing this stuff for a decade, and they can't figure out basic functionality like letting me schedule something on my phone and then stream to it from my desktop. So if I want to like schedule something, I have to do it from my desktop and not my phone. So I couldn't stream to a phone event from my like back and forth. Like, that's so dumb. Okay, XLG, I'm gonna like, what even is that question? Like, just dude, chill the flip out. All right, we're live here instead because YouTube scheduling doesn't work right. Cool. Thank you, YouTube, for making my life and everyone else's lives not any better. All right, let me come down here. Let's delete this tweet. Well, scheduling the event via YouTube's phone app just meant I couldn't actually stream to it at all. So here's a new link. This is dumb. Join us. No. Come with us and leave your world behind. There we go. Good enough. Let's hit tweet. I'll hit retweet, and then we'll actually get started on this. Man, I was like 10 minutes in to having a great stream, right? I was like 10 minutes into having a great stream, and then I was like, well, let me go pull this up so I can see my, like, actually interact with the commentary, like, in case, like, I needed to censor something or whatever, and YouTube was like, yeah, nah, bro. So, screw YouTube with a chainsaw. We were supposed to be 25 minutes into the stream, and instead, we're like 0. Is audio even working? Is audio, like, is that even working? Oh, okay. The stream I opened up is just broken. Alright, that's good. That's a real confidence builder there. F you, YouTube. Hold on, let's see if we got audio. YouTube. Hey, there we go. There's me swearing at YouTube. Alright, so we have audio. This stuff is dumb, man. And I see you there, XLG. Like, but it's so dumb. This is not how technology is supposed to work. Like, if I go here. I'm just gonna, you know what? I think I'm just gonna throw all my stuff away. I'm sick and tired of all these books and things. They're just in the freaking way. Alright, but like, you're scheduling something, right? Like, here. Let us schedule a thing. This is how it works. Oh, let me get the stream starting soon off the screen. I thought I was going to have to yell at people more. Start at 6 p.m. Give link. These are literally The only two things YouTube has to do to prepare me a stream. Like, that's it. That's all you should do. You say, I want to start at this time. Give me a link that I can give people. So you do that, and if you do it from your phone, you can apparently only stream from your phone, but for whatever reason, my phone can't connect to YouTube. Like, I tried to stream from my phone 10 times. I was like, try, nope, try, nope, try, nope, okay. Let me try over the 4G network. Nope, nope, nope. So, YouTube can just go jump off of a bridge. Man, maybe I'm just going to do all my streams over on Twitch. Like, trying to not put the comic book stuff over there, but if YouTube wants to be a butt, then I'm afraid I'm going to have no choice but to butt off, which I don't even know what that means. So anyway, hello and welcome. It's New Comic Book Day, the Wednesday of the month, week thing. And well, I had a whole spiel talking about what I did in Oshkosh, and now I don't feel like repeating any of it. Like, I went through this whole big thing. I was talking about, oh, how Friday went, blah, 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 blah. And instead, YouTube is all like, that shall vanish into the ether, and none shall ever hear these words. And it's just like, screw you, technology. Screw technology. What is bootleg 9697? That's my life motto now. Oh, fuck off, Ethereal Dragon. I have literally spent $0 here, and nothing I do here has economic value. So what would I sue them over? People panic, like, oh, the social media site changed their terms of service or whatever, and it's always the same changes everywhere across all of them. Like, what do you expect? Every contract you sign is completely unfair from the get-go. So spreading panic about, oh, you gotta go, it won't matter, because in 3 months they'll change the terms of service again, and they'll remove the opt-out so that you can't opt out anymore. So why did you bother to begin with? Drives me crazy. Anyway, let's actually get to some fun here, man. 'Cause I'm over here swearing like a sailor. So anyway, I was in Oshkosh, which every time I see or read or hear or say Oshkosh, I think Oshkosh be gosh, which was a clothing brand. I don't even know if it still exists. It was like for kids, I think, wasn't it? Anyway, while I was in Oshkosh, I hit like antique stores. I went to like board game shops, bookstores, comic book stores, video game shops. Everywhere. And now I got the hiccups. Just what I needed. We are listening to the Endless Space soundtrack. Boop. There you go. Just in case you didn't realize it. Got our Space Church music back. And so I was in one of the game stores, and I'm like, you know what? That might be kind of nice to have. A little dice tray to roll dice in. Why do you think I didn't have time, XLG? I was 1 minute late to start my stream. Everything else was YouTube screwing up. Like, I got done watching Short Circuit at 8:31 p.m. I came up here to stream. So, you know, any difficulties and delays here aren't actually my fault for once. So yeah, it was a little dice tray to look kind of neat. I don't have any dice up here to roll in it. But, you know, Ultra Pro makes some nice stuff. It's got a little felt on the inside. And when I get rolling dice, man, when I get rolling them dice, I get a little crazy. The dice go everywhere. So I thought, hey, this might save my bacon next time I'm playing Yahtzee. You know, you get those dice, you got a whole handful. You're just like, big money, big money. And then you hurl them like you're playing craps and you're going to bounce it off a wall or something. But they ain't no wall. There's just the edge of the table. Now, I got a nice little felt thing which will provide a little bit of friction. It'll stop the dice, keep them from rolling, and confine them inside this nice, handy little thing. Is brown face Fisher Stevens character offensive in hindsight? Eliza Barr. I don't know. Make up your own mind. So I bought that in one store. I thought, hey, could come in handy. Because sometimes a person's just got to play Yahtzee. And when you get a lot of Yahtzee going, man, those dice, they fly everywhere. We're actually going to skip the rest of this because we hear the endless enough as it is. There we go. So, cool little thingamajig. Then I hit a bunch of other places in Oshkosh, and I didn't buy very much. Mainly because I knew I was coming to New Comic Book Day. Yeah, and I did stop at a game store, and I don't even know what this case is meant to hold, alright? But I'm pretty sure this is like vintage from a long time ago, because look at the way the plastic is yellowed. It's a little like scuffed, there's some wear on it, so this is like somebody's little Game Boy case, so I presume it's actually for Game Boys. Oh, it is! My dudes. Hole up. Hole up. I can't believe this thing cost me $30. No, why would I do that? It's not like 6 would play them. Also, it would cost me as much to ship them to him as it would to just buy the games. That doesn't make any sense. If I was going to do that, I would just buy them off Amazon, XLG. But give me a second. I'm going to go see if I can find my Game Boy. It should just be in the cabinet in the hallway. I'll be right back. I should probably put the headset on before I start talking again. Alright, so we got this cool little case I picked up. This thing's actually pretty heavy duty. It's kind of heavy. So yeah, Game Boy. Game Boy case. You think it'll fit? It does. Looks like there's room for games. Probably the... Was there a power adapter for the Game Boy? Or was Game Boy strictly batteries? I think Game Boy was strictly batteries, wasn't it? What do I got in here? These little shells fit? Or do I gotta take the games out? Oh, the shells fit. Cool. Well, yeah, I just have some random Game Boy games. Some of these I had as a kid. Some of them I got from like a subscription service thing. Dude, Super Mario Land. Oh, and Centipede and Millipede. I played the heck out of that. Strictly batteries? Yeah, you're probably right. So, it all fits in the little Game Boy case. This is what I keep my Game Boy stuff in, is this little box. It's a really cool box. I keep all my, a lot of my old cartridge games in these things. They're awesome little boxes. But now, I got my Game Boy stuff in a Game Boy box. I can't believe I paid $30 for this, but I was in a fun-loving, crazy mood last Friday, okay? So you'll have to forgive me that I went and I splurged a little to buy model number GB70, the Game Boy case. Isn't that cool? I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, that's enough non-comic stuff to show off. We're here for comic books. This is New Comic Book Day after all. Apparently I whacked the camera at some point there. And on New Comic Book Day, I go to Graham Crackers. And when you go to Graham Crackers Comics on New Comic Book Day, which is Wednesday, you get not one, not two, but 3 books for free out of the $1 bin, which used to be the 75-cent bin, which used to be the 50-cent bin. Inflation is killing us all. No. Virtual Boy. Are you crazy? What kind of weirdo do you think I am? You know who had a Virtual Boy? People with way too much money. My headset's base station just rebooted in the middle of a sentence. That was great. Anyway, you know who had a Virtual Boy? People with way too much money, that's who. Not normal human beings. Yeah, I just watched the base station, which doesn't even have a wire long enough to reach over here. Hold on. I scoot the computer case over. There you go. See, this little guy right here, he just rebooted himself. For no reason. He's just being a butt. That's because he's technology. That's what technology does. Good times. So, anyway, we got some Space Church music going on. We got comic books. It is a Wednesday, my dude. The camera died. Yeah, the camera just died. Oh my lord. Alright, well you get to look at the static image for a minute. We're just apparently going to stop streaming tonight if this is going to keep going on. This is dumb. Alright, Elgato, what do you think is going on, dude? You're plugged into a USB 3 port. You should be working. And it's detecting a whack signal that doesn't exist. Let's try that again. I have the Elgato game capture software installed just so I can troubleshoot this when it happens. Alright, so now it works. We're gonna... Nope. We're gonna have to do it this way. Okay, so we come in here. Let's change properties. Stop capturing from there. If I come over here. And now we come back. Give me a minute. I just deleted the camera, because I could. No, 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 no. Oh my god. It's been so long since I screwed around with regular Streamlabs. Open VR capture? That's a thing? You should be afraid, XLG. They're coming for you. They're coming to get you, Barbara. We'll get there in a second. This is completely dumb. Because video capture device doesn't exist in the source list. I literally can't add the camera back. Image, color block, browser source, media files, slideshow, text, display capture, window capture, game capture. There it is. It suddenly appeared. Alright. Nope, you still don't want to cooperate with me, huh? Okay. Hold on. We'll get this. Like, we're about to do really dumb things because technology doesn't want me to have a stream tonight. And I'm not having it. Technology is not going to win. Okay, let me flip camera. Oh, yeah, alright. No, don't update. And add. Video capture. Add source. Hello? Oh, that's so weird. So to get the video capture, I actually have to click that and then that? Oh, look! We found it! Isn't that amazing? So yeah, we're using my phone now, because that's what you do when technology... I said, that's what you do when technology doesn't want to work. Thank you, headset. 40. So anyway, hello! We have Brigade. Number 3. Isn't that amazing? I think that's pretty amazing. I also have Brigade number 2. Wow, that's awesome. Who could have ever suspected that I would get a bunch of crappy image books for free? Okay, get the camera out of the way. Alright. Now, what can I do here? I don't think I can hold the thing here. Technology really doesn't want us to succeed tonight. So I guess I'll just have to hold the book or the camera kind of like this, and we'll just go with it, guys. So, on account of technology betraying me, we won't spend a lot of time investigating these books, but this is very Liefeldian. Had a copy of Image Comics number 0. There you go. We've all wanted. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Somebody's stomach is upset right there. Dude, the little Hesher lines on her butt. They look like handprints. They look like handprints. Oh, the things that draw your eye, right? So anyway, I got these for free out of the dollar bin. I'm sorry for the crappy quality of the stream. All the technology is revolting tonight. This stuff right here is why people were into Image Comics. Like, you get some cool looking art, some really dynamic, crazy looking stuff, and then it all kind of falls apart completely. Sometimes being overly familiar, heck yeah, they sure were. And the ultimate thing about Image Comics is none of these books were really all that great. Not even Shadowhawk. I got Shadowhawk number 3 here. I think this is from Volume 1 and not Volume 2. Because I have a Shadowhawk number 3 and it has a different cover than this one. Jeez, that's what? 1, 2, 3... 16 panels over there? What a heck of an intro. She's looking fine and like she's about to... What is catching the book? I can't fold that page over. The staple must be in there weird. She looks like she's about to get murdered. Yep. You know what, guys? I'm pretty sure that is what it looks like when somebody's about to be murdered by a bug alien thing. Brains. Sheesh. You know, holding your cell phone up because you don't have a thing that will hold it for you kinda sucks, dude. I don't have any rubber bands up here. What do I got that I can jerry-rig something with? I got wire. Hold on, I got wire. And by wire, I actually mean headphone wire. Let's see what we can do here. This is actually what I used when I was doing the gauntlet, like grinding with the fireballs. I actually used this ancient, not so good set of headphones to do that. I take this, I do something like that. Oh, apparently the wire actually touches the screen like it interacts like a person. That's interesting. This ain't gonna work. I don't have a big enough flat surface up here to work with. Oh wait, hold on. Can I do this? Oh, ha ha ha! Never mind. We've semi-solved the problem. You don't want to see what the wires in my office look like right now. I have wires strung up all over my desk right here. It's terrifying. This is the IV webcam thing we're using is also not the best camera in the world either. The phone camera's pretty good, but this thing is like downscaled to 480p or something like that, which is why we're looking at a square image instead of a rectangular one. But as long as nobody moves, the camera will remain precariously balanced on top of the little stand thing that I use to hold my normal webcam. So we have mastered the technology here. And we can actually look in Shadowhawk in a second. I'm so glad I didn't actually need to rig up something with some stupid wires. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do when you're trying to stream, man. I wish the frickin' actual webcam, I mean, you can see the image is still frozen on the sides, would just start working. We fixed the Elgato. It connected correctly. It's receiving an image. Oh! Hold on, that's something I could do. Hold up, this... You guys want to go like full Scuff? You want to go Omega levels of Scuff here? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Oh! 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 Okay, hold on. Hold on. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. In fact, let me turn off the IV webcam. This is super cringe. I feel disgusted. My stomach is upset. I'm about to vomit. This is the worst thing I've ever done in my life. But the game capture, like the Elgato capture here, will actually capture this. So we just go over here, and look! It's like there wasn't a problem at all. Isn't that amazing? We're actually capturing the screen over there, which has a full screen picture of what's coming through here from the Elgato game capture software. So we're capturing a screen of a video feed instead of capturing the video feed. Yes! We did it, my friends. We have done it. We have transcended. Okay, I'm gonna undo the IV webcam thing on my phone. We're done with that. Clear. Let's just pull the plug on that. I'm very disappointed in technology tonight, by the way, just in case it was not obvious. Okay, quit out of the IV webcam. Because normally what I use the IV webcam for is if I want to do something like put myself on the stream while having this going. So I can have like a little picture of myself. Like I've done that a couple of times. However, we no longer need to do that. We have transcended. We have become. You know, Trent Reznor wrote a song about us 20-something years ago. Alright. So something is seriously wrong with the stapling in this book, because this first page should lay flat. That's the whole point of a staple, and it really doesn't want to. So yeah, she's about to get murdered by aliens. Let's see if she gets murdered by aliens. We completely cut away from the aliens. I no longer know what's going on in this book. We had a redhead about to get murdered, and now we have Blackjack. Where's that Blahjaw? Yeah, that's Blahjaw, isn't it? Blahjaw. Oh. Never mind. She did in fact get murdered by the alien. Bro, you can't just do that in a comic book. You can't just have somebody melt in a comic book. Dude, look at this huge insert. Like, you can't even open the book. You just, like, let me open the book, and it just goes right there. I don't even remember the names of the characters in Brigade. Apparently, the Firestar character over here is named Thermal, XLG. So if you're curious who that wonderful lady was in the imposing pose, her name is Thermal. Yeah, I don't actually remember the names of any of the Brigade characters. Dude, I went to open this issue, right? And it just goes to right here. Like, yet another freaking card insert. Like, I get it. Swag is cool. Please let me just read my comic book. Read it in peace. Wow, that's some super strength, man. You give somebody a little bop on the nose, and down they go. Oh gosh, this stream is super scuff, dude. Like, this is about as scuff as it gets. So let's wrap this up. Let's look at the books I actually paid for. Hello, Cody Polm. Hi, hello, welcome. We got a disaster of a stream going on here tonight. It's great. It's awesome. All the technology is betraying me, the way it goes. But we're here talking about comic books. And we just looked at the stuff I got for free, which is pretty cool. Because I go to Graham Crackers, and when you go to Graham Crackers to buy your comic books on a Wednesday, you get 3 books for free. Ooh. Ah. Palm with an O. Okay. Oh, that's not a little confusing. Alright, so first book I paid for, I got 2 books when I went to the store today. Oh, there we go. 2 books when I went to the store today. And first one, yeah, I'm still riding the Christopher Priest Vampirella train. It's been years. I don't know what's going on at any point in any of these books. But the Erdun Gunda's art is, I don't know. I've never seen an artist draw in his style before. Like, there's just something weird about it. And It's hard to resist. Like, the lines are so thin. I don't know. It just feels weird. Oh, looks like Vampirella's fighting her sister. That's gonna be fun. I actually need to catch up on Vampirella. I am way behind. Number 666 was 2 months ago, XLG. You need to go back in time. You need to time travel to discover that comic book issue. Because it exists in the past. A mixture of anime and live action. Yeah, it's weird. You know, it's not like most comic book art. I mean, well, okay. These aren't good examples of most comic book art, because that's very much 90s Image style below us. But, like, this book with Brian Hitch art is maybe a little more typical. I did a review of this like a week or two ago. And, you know, it's very obviously like, yeah, this is like a pseudo-realistic but highly stylized art style. The coloring is actually really good in that book. Or, here, how about Geiger with Gary Frank art? Which, Gary Frank art's not typical. He's got a weird, overly pseudo-realistic style sometimes. But it's also just really good looking. But again, it's like, yeah, this just looks like somebody was drawing it. I don't know how to explain this dude's art. I think your explanation probably comes pretty close to nailing it. Also, I actually have no idea where the window playing the Endless Space soundtrack is. So I guess we're stuck listening to the Endless here. So yeah, I don't actually know what's going on in this book. The last one of these I read was like Draculina number 5 or something, where she got, she was trying to kill her dad. And I have not read the Vampirella, Dracula, like the Unholy or the Rage stuff. So I guess I'm about a year behind on the the Vampirella books. I gotta sit down and pick them up and read them, but the problem is, I don't know where they're at. I have misplaced a bunch of books. I have no earthly idea where they're at. They must be in this room somewhere. But where? I have no idea. Like, I sorted through a ton of stuff, and it's all sitting on this little table I got stood up over there. But where those books are, I got no idea. They've just vanished. So, it's a mystery. It's absolutely a mystery. And starting this week, I'm going to get serious about cleaning this place up. Like, I keep making, like, half-hearted attempts to straighten out this mess of an office. And, yeah, no more. We're going to do a wholehearted attempt. Maybe. Maybe. Anyway, these Christopher Priest books, the first 25-issue run he did, had a basically completely incomprehensible plot line. It jumped between the past, present, and future like 20 times. Then there's been like 3 spin-off series that goes in with it. Some of those by different artists. Like, it's kind of a crazy mess. It's been fun, but mostly I'm reading it because it's just so dang weird. Probably my favorite thing Christopher Priest wrote, there's his name, is actually that Spider-Man vs. Wolverine book he did back in the 80s. And I can't remember the name of it, but Spider-Man, or Peter Parker, gets sent to Europe by the Daily Bugle to report on something. And Wolverine's there. Wolverine hooks up with one of his old lovers or something, and she's trying to get out of the spy business, and she can't, so she's like, Wolverine, I need you to kill me. And Spider-Man like intervenes, and they have a great fight sequence. And Spider-Man thinks he's killed Wolverine because he hits him with a tombstone or something. She have lower back problems? Nonsense! She's a comic book character. She has 0 lower back problems, XLG, because she doesn't have to obey physics. If you don't have to obey physics, you don't have to obey physical reality like pain. That's just how it works. Hold on, before I put that down. What was the name of that book? It wasn't just Spider-Man vs. Wolverine, was it? Oh, it is! It's just Spider-Man vs. Wolverine. No, with an actual tombstone, XLG. Yeah, no, this is the book. This is actually a really great book. I picked this up. I got a copy of it years ago for like I don't know, a couple bucks. You're thinking about collecting the full Dragon Ball manga just to honor Akira Toriyama. You can't believe he's gone. Hey, that is a lot of good reading right there. Yeah, go for it. I got nothing against that. And this sounds like a fun project. I got a manhwa I've been meaning to finish collecting for years. It's called Priest, which is it's like a weird supernatural horror western thing. Like it's kind of incomprehensible if I try to describe it. And I got most of the volumes from when they were new, 20 years ago. I've been meaning to finish that off because I like it. There's like 2 volumes left that I don't own. But yeah, collecting stuff is fun as long as you don't like go like into mega hoarder mode. They should. That Spider-Man Wolverine story was like super excellent. It was classic Spider-Man stuff. Years ago, Wolverine's come to Berlin to visit his friend Charlie, and they found themselves fleeing Russian spies sent to kill them. With Charlie's real name is Charlie May, injured Wolverine has faced the mob of spies alone. Wolverine relishes slicing the spies, yada yada, and she vanishes. Years later, Spider-Man goes to Berlin. Wolverine and Charlie May meet up in Berlin. She wants him to kill him, and they deal with assassins, so they fight together. They fight against each other. It's just great. It's just absolutely great. And it's a one-shot, too. It's just a one-shot. Like, you don't have to know a whole lot of continuity. Like, if you know the basics of Spider-Man and Wolverine, that comic is great. Do I have a collection project that is to honor someone's legacy? No. I think each part of the series comes with its own box. I could believe that. I haven't looked to see what the volumes for Dragon Ball look like in a long time. I remember seeing them when I go into like a bookstore or something. Like I'd see them on the shelf. But those would just be like the Tankobon volumes, not like collected editions or box sets or anything. The original Dragon Ball run is what? Like 27 volumes or something? I'm probably overestimating that. That's what Wikipedia says. And of course, it doesn't say. 42! 519 individual chapters collected in 42 volumes. There you go. I bet that includes the Dragon Ball Z stuff, though, and not just the original, Kid Goku kind of material. Good times. Do you feel Spider-Man vs. Wolverine would be viable as a movie with the new Deadpool existing? I think it would be viable anyway. It ain't like Marvel's that big into continuity anymore, XLG. They have the multiverse. And when you have the multiverse, you can do whatever you want because nothing has to make sense. You just go, oh, whoop, that story didn't make sense. I guess that took place in Earth 111. Dragon Ball Z itself is 26 volumes? Yeah, that sounds about right. That's a lot of reading. A lot of good stuff. Oh gosh, I can't believe how scuffed this stream is. I should just delete this when we're done. This stream's a nightmare. Anyway, I bought one more book today. Elvira meets H.P. Lovecraft. This continues with I think I'm the only person reading these books. And they keep making them, so my $5 every month must be financing the entire project. David Avallone is the writer on these, and he's really kind of mastered the sense of humor. And the artist, he does really good likenesses of all the characters who are real people. Like, here we go. Great example right here. Elvira, like Cassandra Peterson, looks like she's supposed to. And Mr. Lovecraft, or rather his ghost, looks like Mr. Lovecraft. And so these movies are all just farces. They romp around, or movies, these books, they just like romp around stupid stories, tell corny jokes, have wacky hijinks, and it's a great time. Elvira and Vampire in the same room? Yeah. Side by side. They're clearly not the same person, XLG. Look at the hair. Just look at the hair, dude. Not the same person by a long shot. But you never know. Maybe. I'm just flipping through this book real quick. They're advertising Red Sonja Empire of the Damned. Okay, well, that's nice. Ah, yeah. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, but, you know. We definitely got, oh, is that the Crawling Chaos? I think that's supposed to be the Crawling Chaos right there. Dude, they made all kinds of comic books. Horror movie host Sven Gulli, he had a comic book like last year. I have it. In fact, I think I have my comic store's exclusive cover of it too. So, yeah, just lots of silly stuff, man. You know, I have some very eclectic tastes, because I'll go from being like, oh man, let's look at this Rob Liefeld art and bad stories, to let's read something kind of funny, to just normal superhero stuff or whatever. Like, I bounce around a lot. It keeps things fresh, keeps them interesting. And given that we've had so many technical difficulties and I'm kind of grumpy, we also hit the 45-minute mark somehow, despite all this crazy stuff. I think we're actually going to wrap up the stream here, because I wanted to go a little bit longer, but I am not in the mood anymore. Like, technology has screwed everything up. I just want to go shoot bugs or something. Ninja Weasel, you out there, dude? You hanging out? You want to go shoot bugs? What if it shows why he makes his video game levels really hard? I don't know. Alright. I'm going to wrap up here. Cody Palm with an O. Nice to meet you. I don't remember seeing your name here before. So, welcome to the party. Glad you could drop in. If you were already subbed to me and I didn't realize it, I apologize. But I appreciate you being here. Everybody else that came in. Oh, and XLG, of course. I can't forget you, bro. And everybody else that's been out there lurking, because I see we've had several lurkers in the chat. Appreciate it. Much love. You all take care of yourselves. This is my haul for this week. 3 old image books that I didn't own. And 2 women with some definite assets on display. Oh, you're Quake Nerd! Bro! Okay. Thank you for clarifying that. I'm definitely glad to see you. It has been a while. It's also been a while since I played Quake. I think there was I'll have to go check my Trello. I think I got a mod, or like a set of levels, a WAD, that I want to go play for Quake, and I just haven't had time to do it. Because somebody, I'm not naming names, but he's in the chat over here, and his name starts with an X and ends with 81. He keeps buying me games and forcing me to play them, so I can never make it through my backlog. It's a good problem to have. Anyway, you wonderful people, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Ninja Weasel, I'll ping you on Discord in just a second, after I shut all this stuff down and fix my computer, because it's a nightmare right now. I don't know how this happened. I don't know how literally everything got scuffed. But literally everything got scuffed. Everything went wrong. First, I make the event on my phone, and then I can't stream to my desktop to the event because it says it's a mobile event. But my phone won't connect to YouTube. It keeps kicking me out. It's the whole thing. And then the webcam died. So we're not actually looking at the webcam feed. We're looking at another piece of software capturing the webcam feed, which is then feeding it to OBS over here. Like, it's the whole thing is just insane. It's just completely insane. But we made it. I hope you all had a good time. Despite my frustrations, if I was super grumpy earlier, I apologize profusely for being a grumpy butt. Yeah. I think that's good. You all take care of yourselves. I'm going to do that thing where I put my thumbs up. Boom! And then we will mute the microphone. And I'll see you on Twitch if you guys want to come over to Twitch, where Ninja Weasel and I will shoot bugs and probably die a lot.